Hey guys, it's Josh here and welcome to Life in Brindleton Part 3. Today is another one of those busy days. The kids have to go to school, Christopher has to go to work, but I've actually decided to take the day off so that I can be at home really early so that we can end up going to a restaurant with Christopher's parents for dinner without it getting ridiculously late. But anyway, before we forget, I've forgotten, too late now, but Christopher has to go to work, so he's going there right now. I was trying to get him to have some food before going, but I'm sure he'll actually get food later. And what is, excuse me, what are you eating? What is Thomas eating? Fruit cake. No cake for breakfast, thank you. Please eat your French toast, which I don't think is that much better. It's basically almost the same ingredients. Wheat, egg. Natasha can stop playing with her phone and grab some French toast as well. But anyway, I'll just speed it up a little bit. Oh, Latasha, you don't have to go sit there by yourself. I think I'll come and sit down with her then. I'm sure Thomas is fine watching TV, so I'll just make sure Latasha's feeling fine. So knock knock joke. I'll just say like a dad joke or whatever. I'm not even sure what I would say because I'm really bad with jokes. Oh, King, hello. We also have to pay some attention to King as well because King is such a cute cat and he hasn't really gotten that much attention yet, so we'll have to make sure he gets lots of attention, give some food to King, because after all the kids are supposed to be taking care of King for us because they really wanted to take care of a cat, so we'll let them take care of King for us. That includes the potty, well not potty, that includes the litter box, that includes brushing and cleaning and picking up hairballs, but in terms of hairballs I think King is actually pretty good. The kids are all done eating, so I'm pretty sure they're about to go to school now. Natasha, you'll have to go to school, don't need to wash the dishes, I'll do them. Eat French toast, he's full so that doesn't matter anymore. And I'll just clean up. And this can just go to the sink. Awesome. I'll have fun at school. We have to make sure that Natasha works hard and Thomas will probably just make friends. Study hard and then make friends. And I'll probably just work on some fun, I guess. I'll just play some games for a little bit. Where's games? I can't even find games. Here we go. I shall play The Refuge because I'm pretty sure like the higher level games that you unlock when you get high skill like gives you way more fun. I think that's how it works. I'm not too sure, but I just don't understand why the games aren't all unlocked to begin with because I'm pretty sure any skill level can pick up a game and at least play and have fun, but I guess you have to unlock skills. And this looks like Sims Medieval. How much fun was that? But anyway, I'll just speed through it a little bit. I don't have work today, so that's all good. Oops. Topiary Tragedy. Christopher has been working on a prestigious client's topiary exhibit all week. A tragedy struck today when Christopher accidentally cut the head off the client's favorite specimen. Christopher acts quickly. Does he confess immediately to the client or take a risky move and make all the topiary headless as an artistic statement? Ooh, maybe he can... I don't know, he'd be really honest and confess the mistake. Christopher confessed to the client. To his surprise, the client began laughing uncontrollably. Once the client calmed down a bit, they explained that the topiary in question was one of their least favorites. Oh, what a coincidence. How lucky was that? Oop, phone call. Oh no. In lab, Latasha's science experiment exploded and made a big mess, along with frightening another student. We think she did it on purpose. Where are my other options? Please give me other options, but academic punishment seems right. I don't think that's what it was. Like, I'm sure Latasha is... She just got, like, she read the instructions wrong and accidentally made a mistake. That's what happened. No academic punishment is required. It was an accident, I'm sure. Our fun is doing pretty good now, so we'll just play with King for a little bit. Brush. Even though the kids are supposed to be brushing King, I'm pretty sure they haven't today, so I'll do their brushing. And, ugh, what did I just eat? From the fruitcake, right? Congratulations on getting that big promotion at work, you deserved. Okay, thank you, Paul. Oh my goodness, that's actually so good. I'm actually happy that Paul is finally, like, liking the fact that Christopher's starting to do okay at his job, because when we first became a gardener, his dad actually got a little bit angry at him because he did quit his pretty like high standing job as a scientist and he did become a gardener because that's literally what he wanted to do, and science was just like kind of what his father was sort of pushing him towards to do, so it kind of makes sense that Christopher's having a lot more fun, but it was kind of understandable that his dad would also kind of get a little bit more upset at the fact that he quit the job that he kind of wanted him to do, but he's starting to like become like more accepting, I guess. But anyway, I think, yeah, might as well just do a little bit of house cleaning, and I might actually invite over Christopher's parents so that we can just spend a little bit of time with them, and I guess like talk about Thomas and Latasha before they actually get home. So we'll just invite them over now. And Christopher actually gets home really early today. He gets home at like 2, I believe. So they'll probably still be here once Christopher gets home, so he can say hello to them as well before they end up going to the restaurant. And Latasha's mess is still here, so I'll just clean it up. Oh my goodness. Like, why would out of the 2 kids that would make a mess, why was it Latasha? I'll just clean it up before the parents arrive. Why are both Christopher's parents in a bad mood right now? I'm so confused, but it seems that Joanne is happy now, which is really good. And once Paul starts talking to us, we'll sit at the table and we'll begin talking about maybe Thomas and Latasha. Oh, yeah, Paul, come sit down here instead. Oh, we just teleported. But anyway, oh, Joanne's like really happy now that she's finally gonna get the chance to meet her grandchildren. Talk about cool temperature. And we're basically telling them how... Oops, wrong sim. We're basically telling them how Latasha is like a really studious person. She loves to study, and she actually doesn't really like the outdoors from what we saw, because she did say she did not want to go on the camping trip that Thomas and Christopher's planning, and then that will lead on to us talking about Thomas and how he honestly loves the outdoors, and he joined a scout group, and that their son is actually a leader of a scout group now, and I'm pretty sure they're happy about that. That he's happy, or both of them are happy that Christopher is finally getting to do the stuff that he loves and not really doing just scientist stuff, because he didn't really enjoy scientists. Like, he didn't enjoy being a scientist, and they're really happy. They're hugging each other. I'm glad that like Joanne's feeling a lot better now that we've gotten to speak about the grandchildren. And we're actually going to bring up that Thomas actually doesn't really like us right now, and he kind of like is favoriting Christopher. And honestly, Joanne is saying that she can totally relate to that, because when Christopher was a child, he really liked to spend time with his father, but his mother, even though she's such a nice person, Christopher like never really talked to her, and it was kind of the same situation as me and Thomas. So she's more than happy to like give us some tips in how to deal with that, because she's gone through that. After all, they are parents and they did raise Christopher. And oh my goodness, they're taking selfies. That is so amazing. I love them. But anyway, we'll just ask them to make themselves at home, and I might just resume painting, because it's been so long since I've painted. And I did say at the start of my sim life that I'd try and pursue a painter hobby of some sort. So we'll just finish this, and Joanne's just watching some TV, and I think Paul was trying to become friends with King, but he kind of just like ran off. King, are you serious? He's just come to see me instead. And awesome, Christopher's at home now, so he was bored. So I'm sure that when he finds out that his parents are here, he'll just cheer right up, and we'll actually give them residence keys, so they can come visit whenever they like. That's a really good idea, to be honest. So yeah, Christopher's coming down in his like pretty like crazy looking gardening outfit. Like honestly, this gardening career outfit isn't that great. But anyway, oh, this painting's looking pretty decent. This actually looks a bit like Granite Falls. What do you think? Like there's the pine trees or whatever, and there's like the waterfall. That's so amazing. But anyway, we are saying hello to Christopher's parents as Christopher. And we'll give residents... Oh, wait, what? Take resident keys back. He didn't even go speak to him. That's a bit strange. And why do I keep discussing games? Oh my goodness. So, we'll just ask about day. And maybe show off pet, maybe? King. Because I don't think they've spent that much time with King. And what am I doing? Seriously, am I just getting a juice? Maybe we can play some card games. Play cards with... So yeah, I think we'll just play... Actually, no, we won't play cards since the kids are literally about to come home and I'm getting last exceptions. And maybe I'll let them know that we can... I probably would have told them already, but we'll let them know that we'll head to restaurant very shortly. Maybe at like 4 PM we'll go to the restaurant after the kids get back home and like calm down a little bit. And Latasha's so stressed right now that... although she probably would do her homework, I'll just tell her that she can watch some TV if she likes, how is Thomas feeling? Thomas is feeling pretty good, so he's actually about to do his homework, which I feel like is so out of character. I feel like he'll just like play games or something, so maybe he'll do his homework but text friends at the same time, so he'll just sit down, do some homework, and then text all his friends. Oh, he just cancelled the homework, okay. Maybe they can all stop talking, and Latasha and Thomas should come greet their grandparents, because this is the first time they're about to meet, so we'll just chat inside. Thomas still wants to do his homework. He can say hi to his grandparents first. So friendly introduction, and friendly introduction. And then the same thing. Latasha can stop playing video games and speak to her grandparents, and she'll be friendly as well. I wonder what their character values are like. Ooh, Latasha has decent manners. Oh, her empathy is going a little bit down. And let's see. Thomas is pretty good, but his conflict resolution is going down. Oh, Paul, are you serious? Oh my goodness, everyone is like everywhere and not doing what I want them to. Like, what is new? But Latasha is like saying hi to, ooh, social butterfly milestone complete. That's awesome. And from what I can see, Joanne is like the popular grandparent right now. Like, both of the kids absolutely love her. She is so much fun to be around, I'm sure. Get to know, and I'm sure she just knows so many things. I'm sure like both of them know so many things, so hopefully over time both of them will like kind of tell Latasha and Thomas like how they were as a child and some of the things they did, and like just share all of their interests, and I think they'll just make Thomas and Latasha better people. But anyway, it's getting pretty late now, so we shall head over to the restaurant before people start getting cakes and stuff, because we don't want people to become full before we go to the restaurant, do we? We have arrived, and at first glance this restaurant seems to be functioning, so I am so happy about that. But anyway, let's just grab a seat. Maybe this one will do, so we'll just request this seat and quickly get inside before other people do, so that we can actually order and get our food as soon as possible. So we'll just say hello, hello, can we please have that table over there? Thank you. Zoe Patel, is she everywhere? I honestly think that like Zoe Patel works at every restaurant that my Sims go to. Same with Don Lothario. But anyway, let's sit here, please. There are just so many people here at this restaurant right now. I'm pretty sure this is probably one of the like most popular restaurants in San Myshuno. Well, after all, it is the only restaurant in San Myshuno. It makes sense. But anyway, let's just sit down, talk for a little bit. Or I'll probably just order right away so that we can actually just chat while the food is on its way. The food has been ordered, and oh, what is happening? Did you guys just see that? What just happened? I am so confused. Okay, whatever. But anyway, the food has been ordered as I was saying, and basically everyone's just talking amongst themselves. And excuse me, what is Thomas doing? Out of the two people to be doing homework at a restaurant, why is Thomas doing homework? But honestly, if he wants to do that, I'm sure that Christopher will help him. But I guess I can't. I don't know why I can't help him with homework. It's so weird. You usually can help with homework. That's what I've noticed. Like, for some reason, neither of us can help with homework right now. But not to worry, we'll just be friendly. As I say that, Christopher's just on his phone. Honestly, everyone is acting like a kid right now. But I'll just talk to Christopher's parents. It looks like our food is here. Where is Latasha? Is she still at the toilet? No, she's coming back down. Awesome. Let's see if all our food is of the good quality. Normal quality. Comment. Christopher, what are you doing? Oh, oops. That's so funny. Anyway, Latasha, your food is here. Enjoy. But anyway, I think we'll just speed it through a little bit and enjoy this time together as family. And I'm sure that Latasha and Thomas are starting to get to know their grandparents a lot more, so that's really good. Yeah, loves outdoor. Hey, Joanne loves outdoors too. That's actually, I didn't even know that. That's actually so good. So I'm sure Thomas and Joanne will get along so well, because I think, to be honest, Joanne, when she was a lot younger, was in Scouts herself. So she's actually really proud that Christopher's like a member of or actually the leader of a Scouts group. So I'm sure she's really happy that, yeah, they're finally embracing their love for outdoors, because Christopher, he wasn't really embracing his love for outdoors clearly when we first met him, since he was living in an apartment in San Myshuno, working as a scientist, who usually stayed inside just doing experiments and stuff like that. So that's clearly not what he wanted to do. but he's finally doing what he wanted to do now, so Joanne is really happy for him. So is Paul. But anyway, I think they've basically all finished now, so I might actually just end this part off here with them getting ready to go home. So yeah, next part I still don't know what we'll do. We might actually spend some time with Latasha and probably explore some of her friends, because we've barely spent any time with her compared to Thomas. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!